With Blake Fitzpatrick still on the sidelines, courtesy of the stewards, I caught up with his daughter Zara to cast an eye over their runners at Club and Angle on Saturday nights. Well, Zara, good to catch up with you. Before we have a look at these runners on Saturday night, as far as the trials are going, you're coming along very nicely, over 30 drives now, and virtually a winner every 5 drives.
Yeah, it's been very good, thanks Mick. I'm loving it, and yeah, Dad's been giving me a lot of drives, and I'm slowly getting my confidence up, and yeah, I'm loving every minute of it. Can't wait to get out there.
So when you're watching the trials, you can't tell which is Blake and which is Zara. Do you both have the same action in the sulky? In fact, no doubt you've probably copied Dad's, because it's pretty good action to copy.
Yeah, well, that's a compliment, thanks Mick. Yeah, well, I look up to Dad. He's my idol, and if I'm half as good as him, I'll be happy. And yeah, I don't know why we sit so the same. I guess it's because he's taught me my whole life, and I work with him every day at home. So yeah, like I said, if I'm anywhere near as good as Dad, I'll be very happy.
Still a while to go yet before you get your licence, but you must be very keen to get out there, particularly when you see the likes of Jet Terminal and what he's been able to achieve. You must be itching to get out there.
Oh, for sure, Mick. I can't wait. Like, I think it's still, I think 6 or 7 weeks, but I'm counting down the days. It feels like it's taking forever. I'm trying not to think about it so it goes quicker. But yeah, like you said, Jet Turnbull, he's doing a very good job. And yeah, if I can go as good as him, I'll be very happy.
Yeah, he's certainly hit the ground running. Jad's been a remarkable start to his career. But also, let's have a look at these chances on Saturday night. In the opening event, Jarla Neal and Ricochet. First of all, Jarla Neal, very consistent 5-year-old, 5 runs back, and he scored, and form since has been consistent, and no lucky last time out.
Yeah, Dad, you know, he's back to his best. Dad's really happy with him. His work at home's been super, so I think he's got a good chance on Saturday. Hopefully, I'm not sure if they want to go forward on him, but I think he can nearly cross, and if he does, yeah, he'll be very hard to beat, I think.
Ricochet's the other runner, drawn out in gate 9 in the field and on. You've been driving this particular fella in trials and track work?
Yeah, he's one of my favourites, Ricochet. He's a beautiful horse to drive, and I think I had 2 or 3 trial drives on him, and yeah, I love him. The draw hasn't been too kind to us on Saturday. He's one what we like to see go forward. There's a few what come out there, so I don't think he can cross. But his last start on Saturday was a lot better. His few starts before that were a bit ordinary, but he wasn't finishing too far behind some nice horses. So yeah, look, I think if the speed's genuine up front, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he finished in the top 3.
Yeah, he finished strongly to finish second to Shades of having the same race as Jarla Neal last week. And as you mentioned, Jarla Neal found trouble at the start, 5 pegs in running 5th. So both of them, you'd be putting them in your exotic betting.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Like I said, Jarla, I think he's got a big chance on Saturday. He's been going very good. And yeah, Ricochet, if it's run to suit him, yeah, he'll be around there for sure.
Over the race too, he better step aside, resumed from a spell at Penrith, safely held when running 5th behind My Ultimate Snowy. There's a big rap on that particular fella for Jared Alton and Cam Hart. This is a strong race when you consider Captain's Knock resumes from a spell.
Yeah, it's a tricky race that. There's a lot of good horses in that. Like you said, My Ultimate Snowy, he's a really nice horse, and Jared's done a good job with him. And yeah, I think it's a bit too strong for him on Saturday. He's only second up, and his first run at Penrith wasn't that bad. Like, he was a bit unlucky, and he didn't really get out till late. And I think Menangle suits him better. He can hen a bit around the corners at the smaller tracks. So, look, I think if they run along early, I'd like to see him finish home well.
Yeah, Uncle Gav takes the drive, and he's always capable of putting these type of horses in a nice, kind spot, and they can sneak into the money.
Yeah, Gavin, he's doing a very good job. He's a very good driver, and yeah, he drove him at Penrith first up, and he was happy with him. Like he said, he went good first up, and yeah, so hopefully we'll Gavin, he'll put him in a good spot, and yeah, hopefully he'll finish home well.
I hope to get a good report here with Stingray Tara, because I tipped Stingray Tara on top. An eye-catching performance last week, Zara, coming from midfield, 5 pegs and into the running line, flashed home to finish third behind Smithy's Terror, only beaten 1.5 metres.
Yeah, he went super. We couldn't believe how good he went. I think his last half he broke 53. I think he went 52.7, I think it was, and yeah, he went unbelievable. I think it's a similar race to what he raced last week, and yeah, he's probably better over the 2300, but if they run it to suit him, yeah, I think he's a good winning chance anyway.
Leighton Green takes the drive. Where do you see Stingray Tara being in the opening stage? You think maybe going forward?
Oh no, not with him. He'll go back. That's his regular pattern. That's how he races, and yeah, he uses his good turn of foot late, and yeah, I'm sure Leighton will put him in a good spot. He drove him very well last week, so yeah, if he does similar to that, yeah, I think he's a good chance.
Yeah, you're spot on with that comment, because his past 2 wins here at Menangle, Jack Brown drove it, came from the rear of the field, and then last top his win 6 starts ago, Greg Sugars drove him. Similar story.
Yeah, I think he's raced like that. Well, for a long time now. Yeah, that's just how he is. He's got a lot of speed, and I guess that's how you have to drive him. He went really well when he won with Greg driving him. I think they went 50.8, I think. So, yeah, he's a really nice horse. His work at home's been really good. So.
Well, of those horses, that's where your commitment's finished for the night. You get an early mark. Stingray Tara sounds to be the best of them.
Yep. Well, if I had to choose one, definitely Stingray Tara.
Good to catch up with you, Zara, and we'll continue to monitor your progress in the trials.
Thanks for that, Mick. I appreciate it.